Good morning and welcome to another episode of Hill Kelly Dodge's holiday edition of Community Cars and Coffee. Today we're coming at you from Maximilian Coffee on North 12th Avenue. It's a local spot that is just absolutely just a wonderful place. We've done this before here. We'd like to give a shout out to the locals, and they've just got some excellent coffees on tap, plus a lot of different food items, and real nice, just a friendly place to come, and a nice little plaza that it's in, and right by the Oak Tree Tunnel. So it's just fits right in with this local Pensacola and the types of businesses we like to support. With me today is Neil Knighton, and Tyree Jackson, special guest, is filling in for Melissa. She is off for some time, but you're going to see her throughout the show. But this is that time of year where we have a lot going on in the community, where we really ramp it up. It's an exciting time of year because you have Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we really just want to see, just put in our efforts to help the community out as much as possible. And we're going to be getting into some of those things as the show rolls on. We're going to be talking about some of the events we're doing from farm to city. We have Santa coming back in town,
right,
and the mall, and we're also going to have a little different take on shifting gears as well.
Yeah.
Neil, tell me about farm to city. How did you were more involved in that, and how did that all look like it went well? How did it go?
Well, it did. Casey, we are a sponsor. This year we were, and we spent 2 days out there this year. So you've got the harvest site, which is up close to Jay at the West Florida University of Florida facility they have. It's a research facility, and we harvested cabbage and greens up there. And then we have a couple of distribution sites. We were at Escambia County this year. And they're feeding, in Escambia and Santa Rosa County, 400 people per county, 800 people,
wow.
800 families, that they feed,
wow.
with what they collect. So it's really a great event. I'm sure we'll get into it in a little bit more detail. But
saw that trailer.
That's right. Yeah, it's but it's a heck of a time. I mean, we really, it's a great way to start out the holiday season, kind of giving back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So it's just a feel good way to get things going. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Tyree, you gave a Thanksgiving surprise to your mom.
Yes, I did.
What happened there?
That really well. So I came home, I got picked up from the airport, and I popped up at the house. She wasn't there, unfortunately. But we waited and waited, and she finally pulled up, and she saw my face, and she just went berserk.
Awesome.
She was crying, and
oh
my gosh, I miss my baby. So it was really great to come back home for the first time.
Neil, what does this time of year, mean to you personally?
Personally, well, Casey, it's a time of year when we tend to act more like we should act all year long, right?
Yeah.
So it's we talked a little bit about the farm to city stuff, and it's one of those things where it's an opportunity to start giving.
Yeah.
We should do it all year, but starting out with farm to city, you're giving back as we move through the season and Christmas. We're giving back.
Yeah.
So it's that's really what it's about to me. It's just getting closer to people and doing what we should do all the time.
I like how you think. And unseasonably early in the year, early November actually, Hill Kelly sponsored Santa's arrival at the mall. And so we're about to take a look at that. So that was just, we saw Santa in the mall there. And now Neil, let's get back to the farm to city thing again. Elaborate a little more on that. And that was a really cool event. I was down there for a little while, but you guys really took it.
Casey, it is cool. You get to see the students out there. They actually do the harvesting. Okay, so this is something that's planned all year long again, you know, between Escambia and Santa Rosa, they're feeding 800 families. So on site, you get to talk to the growers. We loaded up a big trailer, which we hauled back in, and I mean, that was a lot of produce, a lot of food. And then you go to the distribution site, which is the next day. And we were at Waterfront this year. So
excellent place.
It is an excellent place. Those guys do a lot of good work over there. But just to see the people that were coming through and how, you know, grateful they were, it really warms your heart. I mean, and it also illustrates to you just how much need, you know, there is in this community. So it's a really good time. In fact, let's just take a look at it.
Cool.
Hello, this is Neil Knight. I'm here with Melissa and Ms. Robin Vickers. You want to tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today?
Yes, sir. I'm with the University of Florida, IFAS, the West Florida Research and Education Center, and we are here at the Farm to City Harvest. We have partnered this year with Feeding the Gulf Coast, and we are feeding 800 families. We will be feeding 400 in Santa Rosa County and 400 in Escambia County. And today we are here with ag students from Northview High School, Tate, Jay High School, Central, and also the Boy Scouts of America are out here helping us harvest and package up the grits and cornmeal for the families.
Outstanding. And so tomorrow you'll have a couple of distribution sites for this, right? And those are Escambia and Santa Rosa. What are those locations?
Yes, sir. In Santa Rosa County, we'll be at the Guy Thompson Community Center, and then we'll be in Escambia County at the Waterfront Rescue Mission.
So Robin, can you tell me a little bit about what this does for the students that are wanting to learn about agriculture?
Yes, this is an opportunity for students to learn, number one, where the food come from. A lot of students now, when I go into the schools, I ask them where do they get their food, and a lot of them say, I get it from Walmart. So this is an opportunity for these students to come out and see that, you know, their food is grown in the ground, and, you know, and they're actually experiencing today how hard our farmers work to provide us with food.
Outstanding. Now, as part of this process, folks are selected to come in. Is that how the process works for the distribution, or do people just show up?
These families are pre-qualified through Feeding the Gulf Coast and their local food pantries in their area.
Okay. Outstanding. Well, we appreciate the invite. We thank you for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I have Melissa, the agriculture advisor for Tate High School, and then Cora, the FFA president as well for Tate High School Agriculture. She's going to tell us a little bit about what we're doing today. So Melissa, can you tell us what we're doing in here?
Well, we're actually here as part of the Farm to City project, and we're real excited about being here today. We actually have about 50 students from Tate Agriculture here and the FFA members, and I actually have Cora with me, who's our FFA president at Tate High School this year. If you don't mind, I'm going to turn this over actually to Cora, or I'm going to ask her a quick question about, you know, where this actually comes in conjunction with FFA members. You know, the exciting part for us is being able to come out here, and I'm going to let her share a little bit about what we've done out here too. And she's actually been how many years you been here, Cora?
I think this is my third year.
This is your third year. So actually we've been in conjunction with doing the Farm to City for, I think now this is going on like the 6th or 7th year. So you want to tell them a little bit about what you're doing?
Sure. Part of our FFA motto is living to serve. I think this really gives us a chance to implement that and put that into action, and it also gives us a chance to put what we learn into the classroom out into like real life, and it really impacts a lot of students here.
We definitely love making a difference in a community, so this is really great that they let us be a part of this. Melissa here with Hill Kelly. We're at Farm to City. Yesterday we were at the farm picking the greens, the cabbage, and we're also getting the cornmeal. Today we're here at the Waterfront Rescue Mission where everyone's getting their meals. We're helping everyone pass everything out. So we're doing a really good thing today for our community. We're really grateful to be able to be a part of this, to get everyone a great Thanksgiving meal. So Casey, this is your first day here. What do you think about this?
Oh, it's awesome. It's just a lot of good energy here. It's amazing to me. I mean, it's working so smoothly. You got all these young people that's coming in and helping, and it's really a really heartwarming thing. And no one wants to. I mean, we all want to see people have a great Thanksgiving, and this gives an opportunity for so many people to have a wonderful, memorable Thanksgiving. And it's not only for those who receive, but even those who serve as well. I think will enhance their Thanksgiving experience as well.
Yep, and with the holidays coming up, this really is a great thing for us to be able to see that we're warming everyone's hearts and giving them a meal, because not everyone can just provide their own meal, so it's really nice for us.
All right, well, we're back, and I'm here with Libby Johnson. She's with the Escambia County Extension Office. Libby, can you tell us what you're doing here today?
So we're here at the annual Farm to City food giveaway that Escambia County participates with the University of Florida, West Florida Research and Education Center, and other community groups to offer food to citizens of the county that are in much need.
Now, we had a meeting a while back. We talked at the Extension Office about Hill Kelly getting more involved with these kinds of things. Y'all do other stuff in the community as well, right, at the Extension offices? I mean, you have a pretty solid function in the market, right?
Yes, sir. We definitely do a lot with the community. I mean, the whole purpose of the University of Florida IFAS Extension is to be out in the community and offer research-based information to citizens of the county, but it's also to be a good partner and a good public servant and help in any way that we possibly can.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, I enjoy talking to you folks. It's really interesting. I'm learning a lot. I appreciate you guys, and hope we have a long future ahead of us, right?
I know we will.
For me, it's kind of a privilege to be a part of it. Today, like we discussed, yesterday was the harvest. Okay, so today it's distribution. We caught some footage inside earlier, of the setup, and these folks just have a great operation going. They're funneling people through. They're making the circuit here, coming back, picking up their meals. So everyone's got a great attitude, lots of smiles. We started the morning out with a prayer, in the chapel here. So just a great event, a great time, and a really, really feel-good kind of a deal. So I would encourage people that, as you enter the holiday season, if you're looking for something to get involved in, look this way. Look at other things in the community, because it really is important, and you see the result immediately on people's faces. So you're helping families. That's what it's about.
And like he said, there is a lot of opportunity to get involved with volunteering, so it's a really great thing, and we really encourage everyone to get involved. We're really grateful to be able to help out with this.
Just an excellent job you and Melissa did with the down at the Waterfront Rescue Mission. Very, very touching, man. I went down there, man. There's a lot of moving components there with all them kids, loading up the meals or the turkey and all that.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it was really cool. Now we're going to do something else. We're about to go into shifting gears, but this time it's a little different. Normally we're talking about our products and all that stuff. We do bring our products onto this other location, but we're going down to a car show. So we decided to bring some of our favorite products to the car show, and but instead of just hyping up our cars, we're going to do a couple interviews with some of the people that's bought our products. But we're also going to just, this is about just appreciating cars in general, because it's a show called Cars and Coffee, so I thought it kind of went well with the theme of the show. And plus it's the last one in the community for the year. So let's go over to the IMAX Theater and check out Cars and Coffee. Good morning and welcome to another episode of Shifting Gears. We are coming to you today post-Thanksgiving down at the Cars and Coffee meet at the IMAX Theater. And talk about eye candy, talk about a lot to be thankful about. We got cars. I'm always thankful about cars.
Always, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we brought a couple of Hellcats, a Charger, a Challenger. We brought a 2017 SRT8 Grand Cherokee, which has 485 horsepower. Neil, what you think about everything going on here this morning?
Okay, see, it's It's cars, man. You know, we love cars, and it's amazing out here. You got a little bit of everything out here. So for folks that have not been to one of these events, I strongly encourage them to get out and just check it out. Just come walk the lineup. I mean, it's really a cool experience.
Well, I tell you, I do. You know, coming down here, of course, I love cars in general. You know, and we got Porsches out here. We got, of course, Mustangs and Jeeps. I mean, you name it. People just welcome to bring their car out, and it's a really high energy. This is the last meet of the year, so it's a very it's packed full of cars today. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to get out here and we're going to mingle around and just take a look at what all we have.
I'm here now with Ron Heitman. We met at the Wahoo Stadium a little bit back. You had your vehicle out there. We talked about it. So what brings you out here? Okay, what's your favorite part of the show?
Favorite thing for this day is just coming out and talking about cars, seeing everybody else's car, what they've done to it. Get to talk about what you've done to your car and just to spend time with guys that had the same mindset.
So you've done a little work to this thing, right? It's a Hellcat, fast out of the gate, but you've done something to it. Can you tell us about that?
I've changed the intake to cold air intake, and I've also changed the exhaust to where it's running straight pipe from the X pipe out to 4-inch dual tips.
Now, a lot of guys, I mean, of course, you guys are out here for the performance, the muscle, all that. Are most folks going after straight performance now, or what do you see? What do you see with the guys that come out here?
You get a variety of guys. Some guys, they'll set up their car for shows so it looks good and do all the fancy things to it to make it look nice. Some people just straight horsepower, put on the floor, put on the track. Kind of a combination of the two with what I've done under the hood, inside with the different upholstery things, and then also with the performance. I did forget I did add a Barton short throw shifter, so it adds a little bit more performance too. So I guess that would be in the middle line between the two ideas.
So the Hellcat, that was your choice. Why'd you choose the Hellcat?
Pure torque. You can go wherever you want to go as fast as you want to get there.
Right, exactly. Outstanding. Okay, so I can't leave without asking you if you'll start this thing up for us.
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, we really appreciate you doing this. Can you fire it up?
Sure thing.
This thing sounds awesome. How many horsepower are you pushing?
Over 700.
Outstanding.
Wow, that was some noise there as they're revving up the motors. I'm here today with Robert and Tammy. What's unique about Robert and Tammy is they have two Challengers each, a B5 Blue Scat Pack and then the Toured Hellcat. And I know you were dying for that Hellcat, and because you ordered that from us and waiting for it to come in. And
second one in Pensacola.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And what's unique is you went to the SRT Drive experience. When you buy an SRT product, you have an option to go to this track experience that Chrysler throws. And Robert took that course. And tell me a little bit about that, your experience with that.
Well, you can sign up in various places. Me and a friend of mine signed up for Daytona, and we drove down to Daytona. And they got like several different courses. One's like a little 100-yard drag strip kind of thing where you get up and it has the lights and all. It's just a mock thing to kind of get the feel for the cars. But it's not just the Hellcats. They had the Hellcats, they had Chargers, the SRT Chargers. They had the Cherokees, the all-wheel drive ones. And what else did they have? They had the regular Challengers, 392s. And you do that and you go from there. They had a little autocross track, which was real fun, and they'd show you how to do different things. And you go for times. And you had to go around the track, stay in the cones, and then stop on a skid pad at a certain part without going over. Cool. Then after that, they had the larger track where they had a professional driver in the lead car, and then two people in subsequent cars behind it, and you'd follow them around the track, and the better you got it going around the track, the faster they went.
Wow.
So we were clipping along pretty good several times. We had a real good time. It was great.
Cool. Did it make you, teach you things, like make you a better driver?
It kind
for
of
your
got you
car,
more
or-
familiar with what the car could do.
Yeah.
You know, push it to the limits a little bit, not too much, because didn't want to get anybody hurt or anything.
Sure,
so,
sure.
But they made us all wear all safety gear and all helmets and all and all. But yeah, all in all, it was a great experience.
Would you recommend that to people
Oh,
that
yeah,
buy
definitely.
one of these? Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought about going back.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, I was hoping sometime I'd actually love to sign up one day and go. I don't
You'd
own
really
one,
enjoy
but
it.
I'd
You
love
would.
to, because I love the product. It's
Yeah.
just phenomenal.
If it hadn't rained, we were going to be able to. The tractor we were on was inside Daytona.
Uh huh.
But at the end of the track, they were going to set us up with some of the real race cars on the Daytona
Oh,
Speedway.
wow.
But unfortunately, it started raining, so we didn't get to do it.
Yeah, that's Florida for you.
Yeah.
And we have a his and hers challenge right here. Which one is yours, Tammy?
Well, of course, the B5 Blue, the pretty one.
So that would be the Tourette is yours, obviously. Yeah. And I like the B5. I do like that color.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a heritage color, and also that Scat Pack is. I mean, that's just the bang for the buck is just amazing in that car.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I had RTs always before this one that had the smaller motor. This one, by far, is my most
What
favorite
color was the
car.
one you traded on this?
Purple. It was
I thought it was a Plum Crazy.
Plum
Yeah.
Crazy purple that I bought from you guys. But I absolutely love the way it rides. It rides like a nice comfort car, yet you got the speed if you need it. You can
Yeah.
go if you want.
That is the beauty of these Hellcats and SRTs and Scat Packs. They're a coast-to-coast car. Go grocery shopping in them. I mean, you can go in and out of a driveway without ripping the front end off of them. It's a wonderful daily driver. And that's the thing that impresses me. Because when people talk about cars that can go this fast, it's usually with compromise and a lot of compromise.
Well, that's the surprising part about them. Hers shuts down 2 cylinders when she's driving, and it saves on her fuel.
That's right.
Actually 4. I think
Was it
there's
4?
4
Okay.
cylinders.
But like on mine, if I fill up and get on the interstate and just take it easy and keep my foot out of it and just drive normal, I get 24 miles a gallon.
Wow.
And around town I get about 15 or 16. It just depends how much you want to play.
Yeah. Now, wasn't it you that batted between the 8-speed and the manual transmission?
Yeah, I wasn't
and
sure
then
which
went
one I
8-speed?
wanted, and because I'm getting older and I got weak knees, I went with the automatic.
Are you happy with it though? With the
Oh,
automatic?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like it.
I'm
I mean,
much happier with the
surprised.
automatic than I would have been with the
Yeah,
manual.
it surprises me too. As much as I like stick
they're
shift.
faster.
Yeah, they are faster, and it does just seem to. It's a good transmission.
It is.
Yes, it is.
And
Perfect
I've always
for
had
the
6
car.
speeds and went to the automatic and would not
Yeah.
trade it for the world.
Well, good. That's nice to pass on to other customers too. Because a lot of people they still have that manual mindset.
You can put it in the manual mode and bump shift it or paddle
Yeah.
shift it too if you prefer.
That thing just shifts faster than anybody can
Oh,
shift a
yeah.
manual.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I want to thank y'all because I certainly appreciate y'all as customers and around the dealership, and hopefully, I know we'll see each other around. But it's so cool to run into y'all out here
Yeah,
today.
it's good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Okay, thank y'all. So as you can see, it's been a wonderful, exciting day out here today. I mean, we even had a drone running around over top of us, and thankfully they are not quite like birds, it's the things that can happen. But, so we've seen a lot of great iron out here today. Tyree, what was your favorite car out here today?
I would have to say, Casey, probably the Go Man Go Challenger.
Cool. Neil, what about you?
Probably the Charger, Casey. 4-door family vehicle. Turn it to a Hellcat and you got something that's
It's because you got to drive it home last night. We know it. But no, it's been a fun day, been very exciting. And this has been it's a little unorthodox compared to our normal shifting gear segments, but we're wrapping up the year though. I mean, just with an appreciation for cars in general, because that's what, you can see the passion people have just walking around here for cars. And that's one of the things that I love about the brands we sell. We come from a lineup that is just history. Their history is packed full of passion with cars. High horsepower, fun cars, everything from the family haulers, but then to the funnest of the funnest is what we have out here. So we want to thank you again for tuning in, and we will catch you next year.
Pensacola is a pretty special place, and so are its people. Hill Kelly Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram has had the privilege of serving our customers for over 65 years. We've done this by offering real value, excellent service, superior products, and by being part of the community we love. If you're ready for a new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram, we're ready to help. Hill Kelly Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Proud to be in Pensacola.
Welcome back. Now we've finally reached the close of the show. It's been a fun day.
It has. Yeah.
Now, what'd you think about the car show?
I love the car show. I mean, you got to see some of the best cars
Porsche
in the city.
GT3.
Those two. I even seen it like an old Skyline. It was definitely interesting. So I really enjoyed that a lot. It was very fun.
Yeah, surprising how many interesting old cars there are in Pensacola and new cars.
What do you think the combined horsepower was out there?
Oh gosh,
Oh
a
my
million
God.
at least.
It was awesome.
Oh, it was incredible though. But it was a show highlight bunch of just a really where we need to be at mentally for this season.
Yeah.
Forget time, help out your neighbor, friends, even a stranger. It's a time for giving and a time of gratitude in general. We've had a great year, great 2016 with Community Cars and Coffee, and we look forward to a great 2017 as well.
Well, we obviously appreciate what our customers do for us.
Absolutely.
So, this is just
without
giving back.
them, we ain't
This
there.
is
We
giving
ain't
back.
here.
So it's all
Yeah. So anyway, the coffee was fantastic.
Yep.
It really was fantastic. I'm not a person that drinks coffee straight, but this right here is really good. So shout out to Maximilian.
Yeah.
You say yours had like 4 shots in it or something?
Yeah, it really has
4
3 shots of espresso. Yeah,
Well, you're going to be bouncing around like the Energizer Bunny all day
horsepower
today.
there.
some horsepower, right?
All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful and safe holidays, and we will catch you next year on Community Cars and Coffee, brought to you by Hill Kelly Dodge.
Pensacola is a pretty special place, and so are its people. Hill Kelly Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram has had the privilege of serving our customers for over 65 years. We've done this by offering real value, excellent service, superior products, and by being part of the community we love. If you're ready for a new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram, we're ready to help. Hill Kelly Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Proud to be in Pensacola.